Big headline to start. The European Commission has opened a formal antitrust investigation into Google, examining whether it used web publishers and YouTube creators' content to train AI features like AI overviews and AI mode without appropriate compensation or opt-out rights. It's a competition probe, not under the newer DMA rules, but under long-standing EU antitrust law.
Right, and regulators are focused on two things: whether Google cornered access to content in ways that disadvantage rival AI developers, and whether publishers and creators were compelled into unfair terms. The Commission will look at whether that amounts to abuse of dominance and whether remedies are needed.
So tell me, what could come out of this practically? Fines, forced licensing, technical changes?
All of those are on the table. If the Commission finds an infringement, it can impose remedies ranging from behavioral commitments, like offering publishers opt-outs or compensation arrangements, to fines. In severe cases, structural remedies are possible but rare. More likely, we'll see negotiated commitments around access, pay, or opt-out mechanisms, and constraints on preferential treatment of Google's own models.
And politically, this keeps heating up between Brussels and major U.S. tech firms.
Exactly. It's part of a sustained EU push to rebalance market power and protect news and creators, while also sending a signal globally about how content and AI should interact.
From Antitrust to something much smaller, Pebbles founder Eric Mijakovsky unveiled the Index 01, a $75 ring with a built-in mic focused on capturing quick voice notes and acting as a tiny voiced-first interface. It's pitched as hackable and intentionally simple.
Yep, not an Aura competitor. It's more of an external memory you wear on your finger. You press a button, whisper a note, and the ring sends it to your phone or stores it. No always-on listening unless you press the button, which is a privacy-friendly choice.
Curious about durability and battery life. A ring that lasts for years sounds like marketing gold.
Pebble claims long life because the device is minimal. No continuous streaming, simple connectivity, and efficient hardware. It's water-resistant and designed to be worn constantly. The other interesting bit is hackability. The company is leaving integrations open for enthusiasts to hook the ring into ChatGPT, Google, or custom workflows.
So it's less a full smartwatch on your finger and more a tiny, very polite assistant that won't nag you about steps.
Exactly. It's clever product positioning. Low price, low friction, high utility for people who want a quick capture tool without pulling their phone out.
Switching gears, Microsoft announced massive AI and cloud commitments, $17.5 billion for India over 4 years, and expanded commitments in Canada, pushing its total to about $19 billion through 2027. Big infrastructure, skills, and sovereign capability play.
This is classic Microsoft strategy. Invest in local data centers, partner with governments on skills and procurement, and position Azure as the trusted sovereign cloud. The India deal is their largest ever Asia investment and signals deepening competition with other hyperscalers in emerging markets.
Is this about market share or geopolitics, or both?
Both. On one hand, more local infrastructure wins enterprise and government contracts. On the other, countries want sovereign data and trusted partners for AI. Microsoft gains first-mover advantage, builds local ecosystems, and counters rivals who are also courting these markets.
So expect more jobs, but also more strategic leverage for Microsoft.
Exactly. The near-term impact is more data centers and training programs. Long-term, it reshapes who controls AI stacks in those regions.
Automotive news now. Ford and Renault announced a partnership to co-develop 2 smaller, lower-cost BEVs for Europe, using Renault's Ampere tech and factories. Ford's CEO called it a fight for our lives against cheap Chinese EV imports.
The logic is straightforward. Sharing platforms and factories reduces development and manufacturing costs, lets both companies bring competitive price points to market faster, and preserves European market share. The first cars could arrive as soon as early 2028.
Does this have broader implications for industry consolidation?
It could accelerate more alliances. Western automakers face scale and cost pressure from Chinese manufacturers vertically integrated across batteries, software, and production. Collaborations like this are pragmatic. They preserve brand diversity while pooling resources.
In short, we may see fewer one-off platforms and more shared architectures to survive price competition.
Exactly. It's survival through cooperation rather than costly unilateral reinvention.
Finally, A sobering trend. Studies show about 1 in 4 teens now consult AI chatbots for mental health support, with usage higher among those affected by violence. Pew and other surveys show teens use chatbots regularly, led by ChatGPT and Gemini.
It's understandable. Accessibility and low stigma make chatbots attractive. But experts warn about safety gaps, lack of clinical oversight, and legal exposure. There are already wrongful death lawsuits linked to teen interactions with some platforms, highlighting serious risks.
What can be done? Regulation, platform design, parental guidance?
All of the above. Platforms need stricter safety protocols, clearer signposting that these are not substitutes for clinical care, and escalation pathways for crisis situations. Regulators should set baseline responsibilities for teen users, and schools and parents should be educated on how to spot risk and when to intervene.
So technology is filling a gap, but it's no replacement for proper services.
Exactly. Chatbots can augment access, but the system needs guardrails, better integration with professional care, and real accountability when things go wrong.
The preceding audio summary was created at jesterengine.com, where you can find and verify the original sources.